Hi everybody, and welcome to Pauly's Crochet Creations. I'm Tori, or as some people like to call me, Victoria. I'm your hostess. If you're new to my channel, this channel is a crochet related channel. If you click the subscribe button, click all on the bell icon, you will be notified of upcoming videos. I like to do yarn hauls, finding, bargain hunting, love that. And I purchased some yarn online occasionally. I am starting to do tutorials. I do have a couple on my phone that I need to load up, and I do have several that are in process up here. Today's video is going to be a gift from my wonderful sister Debbie and my friend Carolee. Debbie bought me some yarn. I'm going for surgery on October 11th. I'm going for foot surgery to have a bunion removed and to have my toes straightened. So they have to put pins in my toes. So Debbie bought me some yarn to keep me busy. She knows I love to crochet. I do have finished projects, and I'm going to show you the finished projects first, and then I'm going to show you the yarn. Okay? So, finished projects. I was gifted a pickle jar from the wonderful, and the pickle jar you can get at Aberdeen's Wools. I will try and link the webpage in the description box below. I love the pickle jar. I didn't think that I would like it, but as soon as I got all the hanks kind of rolled up in one big ball, I love it because I put it with another yarn because I have a hard time using thin yarn. But I put it with another yarn, and oh my gosh, like, it just came out absolutely gorgeous. So the first thing that I made was a hat, but I'll get to the hat in a minute. I'm going to show you the shawl, the last thing that I made first, or the last thing that I made. I'm going to show you first. Okay, this is the virus shawl. Absolutely gorgeous. And the colors, oh my gosh, the way they worked up was absolutely wonderful. And this yarn was gifted to me from Patsy, from Patsy's Crochet. Now what I did when I got the yarn is I threw all the hanks in a brown paper bag and I shook it. And I didn't look, and I grabbed a hank, rolled it up in a ball. Grabbed another hank, tied it to the first one, rolled it up. And I did that until I had a big bow. Now I got a lot of stuff out of that big bow. And I got like this much left. I don't have enough to do something with. But that's the first thing I made. Second thing I made is a cowl. And now I didn't want a very long neck. I wanted it so that when you go out in the winter time to, like, say a Christmas party or something like that, you can actually just fold it down and you can have a beautiful cowl for your Christmas party. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do a border around the bottom, just to spruce it up a bit, but I just love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. This here is the 3D shawl pattern from Fiber Spider, and I will try and link his channel down below, the tutorial that he does. It is an absolutely easy stitch, and I totally love it. I can't get enough of it. I made like 4 shawls with it. So, and I plan on making more. So that's the shawl, or the shawlette cowl that I made, the cowl that I made. So that's the second thing I got out of the pickle jar. The third thing that I got out of the pickle jar, which I made first, is I designed a stitch and I call it the back loop slide. Now I am working on perfecting it, and I am going to work on perfecting the hat. Now that I've watched a few more tutorials and stuff, I do have the idea of how to start and finish each row. But this is the back loop slide beanie. On the outside, it gives you one texture, and like I said, I'm going to try and work on getting this, straightening this. So, that's the outside. The inside, it's reversible, and this is the texture that you get on the inside. I totally love the inside and the way it worked out. I've also created the front loop slide as well. I will in the near future have tutorials on that, and this is what the hat looks like. I can roll it up a little bit if I want to tighten it up. This is what the hat looks like. I love it. So thank you from Patsy from Patsy's Crochet. I do want to say a hi and a shout out to Crystal from O Day Crochet. If you haven't checked out her channel, honey, you really need to go check her out. I have learned so much from Crystal about yarn, about hooks, everything. She has tons of videos and tons of tutorials. I am, when I'm off work, going to master that chocolate bonbon beanie. For some reason I get lost about the third row, but I am going to master it, and I am going to make it in the colorful rainbowy yarn that I love. So I did have a hat that I initially made a while back, and when I first learned how to do the divine hat, I actually made this hat. And this is done in the Picasso yarn. This is not the bright rainbowy color that I love. I do love this one because it is rainbowy and it does work up really nice. But I really like that popping rainbow. So this is the divine hat that I made a while back when I first learned how to make it. And I love the divine hat. That is absolutely wonderful. And there's so many things that you can use for this hat. So many different patterns you can do for this hat. I am in the process of creating a certain something, and I can't tell you what it is right now, but eventually when I get it done, I can actually show you what I've done. So now to the yarn. So, this is one bag of wonderful yarny goodness. And this is the other bag of wonderful yarny goodness. Yes, it is in the bag my sister gave me. I had to find use for it somewhere, so I just took it and stuffed it in that bag, and it actually works. So I've got cotton yarn in there. Now most of this yarn, other than the stuff my sister bought me, and I'm going to show you the stuff my sister bought me first. She was such a sweetheart, and she bought 3 balls of yarn for my dear friend in Toronto, or in New York, Cynthia. In New York, in the States, they have a hard time getting Barnett premium yarn. And we can't get Mainstay up here. We also can't get Hobby Lobby yarn. We can get a little bit of Joann's yarn, but not everything. They won't ship everything yarn-wise. There's only certain items that they will ship from Joann's, so I don't even bother trying to order from those companies anymore, because it's difficult for me to get this stuff up in Canada. So I pretty much stay to the companies that you can buy from. I have never tried to order from Hirschner's, and I've never tried to order from the Wool Warehouse. And there's one other one, Lovecrafts, I don't think I've tried. But I will try to do some orders from those in the future when I get back on my feet. So the yarn is Barnett Premium Yarn. This is 97% acrylic, 3% metallic. The 5 ounces, 142 grams, and 258 yards. It was 236 meters. Now, on the ball bands, on the inside of the ball band, there's this pattern here. This is a chevron blanket. They call it the zigzag Afghan, but it's more like a chevron. The intermediate, and this is how many balls you would need of each color, and then your crochet hook. If you see needles in the corner here and it says the size for the needles, then it's knitting. But this one here is crochet. It is made in Turkey. Made in Turkey. Sky Blue Sparkle for number 4 weight, 5mm knitting needle, 5mm crochet hook, and it is machine washable and dryable. Do not bleach, do not iron, and do not dry clean. Sky Blue. Sky Blue Sparkle, sorry. Gorgeous. I hope you like it, Cynthia. This next one, same specs, but it is red sparkle. I really love the red sparkle. I'm going to have to get some of that on Friday. Totally. Totally. Red and purple sparkle are the ones that I need to get. Black sparkle. I might have to keep this one, Cynthia. I love it. But I'll get you more. The next one I'm going to show you is Lion Brand Scarfy. I've seen this and I felt it, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love the color. It is soft. Not really, really soft, but it is soft. It is 78% acrylic yarn and 22% wool. It is made in India. 5.3 ounces, 150 grams, 312 yards, 285 meters. It is a bulky number 5 weight. Yes, it could max out to a bulky number 5, I believe, because it is a roving style yarn. So, it is gorgeous. Machine wash and dry flat. Red cream. Is that not freaking gorgeous? I love it. The next one is Hyuga. Haigu. 5 ounces, 141 grams, 132 yards, 121 meters. On there is a knitting pattern, knitting needles. And it takes 6 balls to do that. It is made in Turkey. It is called Snow White. And the specs. So, it is a bulky number 5. With the halo, I would say yes. Without the halo, then it would be definitely a 4. But bulky number 5, 6.5 millimeter crochet hook, and a 6.5 millimeter knitting needles. Ooh, sorry. You can machine wash. You can machine dry. Do not bleach. Do not iron. You could possibly dry clean this. It is 70% acrylic and 30% nylon. gorgeous. And it's called Snow White. Or Snow. Yeah. It's just called Snow. But I call it Snow White. Smells clean. So, last ball for my sister. It is Rolled with Its Sparkle, 97% acrylic, 3% other fiber, 5.29 ounces, 150 grams, 561 yards. I can get a shawl out of this. That's my dear, wonderful cat, BJ. Sorry. Yeah, you'll see in my videos cats coming and going. I have 6 cats. It is number 4 weight, 5.5 millimeter knitting needles, or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and a 5 millimeter knitting needle. Machine wash and machine dry. Do not bleach, do not iron. Where's it made? Oh, made in Turkey. So, there are the specs. Roll with His Sparkle. And I believe that is a scarf, a crochet scarf. Pattern available. Pattern available at yarnspirations.com. So that is a crochet scarf. My cat is messing up. That is a crochet scarf. This is called Kaleidoscope. Wow! Oh my gosh, that is totally me colors. Anything that pops. I love rainbow colors. And I love fluorescent colors. I love all colors. Yeah. Favorite. All colors. So that is the yarns that my wonderful sister gave me. And then we're going to get on to the cotton yarns. Now the cotton yarns, and I can say that all of this is cotton that's in this 2 bags. All of these are cotton, and only 2 balls are acrylic. Only 2. She had this stashed away. I'm going to start with the acrylic yarn. This is the acrylic yarn. This is the one that I balled up. This is the one I'm going to use. The other one I'm not going to use. I'm going to try and preserve it. Find the best way to preserve it. This is called Barnet Big Value. This is a old yarn. I've never seen this yarn band before. And it is 6 ounces, 170 grams. On the ball band, that's a knitting pattern. It is worsted weight, 100% premium acrylic. Now this is funny because 100% premium acrylic, you can machine wash and you can machine dry. This one here says you machine wash for 2 minutes, spin dry thoroughly, tumble dry, or spin dry thoroughly, tumble dry, low heat, setting approximately 5 minutes. It's just the color number of 0856, Department 26, natural. Now, the pattern takes 4.5 millimeter knitting needles and 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Now, if you only see one of those right there, if you only see one of those, whether it's the hook or whether it's the knitting, then that is what, like, if they only had that, then it would be a knitting pattern. But this is made in Canada. Yeah. And if people are going to do that, like maybe that was back in the day where you actually, wives stayed home and husbands went out and work. Nowadays, equality. This one I am going to keep in the ball. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to stash it. It is very, very nice. It is a little rough. It smells vintage. I do have to tape up the ball band a bit, but that's the acrylic yarn. So I showed you the 2 acrylic yarns. Now, I have, this is all cotton that came in that bag. This is denim or a blue. There's no ball bands for these ones. Little white specks here. That's a blue. And I got 3 of the cream color. She had a ball winder, so she wound it up for me. And then I have 2 of the rose. I have 3 of the pinks. I'm going to try and make roses out of the pink. So I'm going to attempt that. And I have 1 very beautiful brown. Love it. Then I got a bunch of little mini balls that I'm going to try and crochet coasters or whatever out of the mini balls. So that is the yarn that I got. I still got more. This is just what's in this little package. It came in the big package, but I had to divide it up and go through the bag and untangle everything. That's funny because I was sitting there talking on the phone with my dear friend Cynthia. Sinful Creations. I'll try and link her channel below as well. I was sitting there talking to her and I untangled all of the yarn that was tangled up. I'm like, I was gonna call this video the tangled mess. But, oh well. Guess I can't call it the tangled mess. So, in here is more yarn. This I showed you a while back. And I'm going to try and do that. These are the ball bands. Forest green. Okay. White. White. And white. These are some of the ball bands of all the white that I found. I'm missing some ball bands, but that's okay. I got 6 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white of the... I don't want to do that one because that one's all ripped. Barnett handicraft cotton. These are 100% cotton. So they're going to be really good for hot pads. And I'm going to try and design some hot pads. So, 1.34 or 1.75 ounces, 50 gram ball, 100% cotton. Aran worsted weight, so it's a number 4. Yes, it is a number 4, as you can see. It's a number 4. 4.5 millimeter knitting needles and a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. It is product of the US, packaged in Canada. That's what that says on the ball band. Bonus dishcloth pattern on the back. And it is 4 ply. So I got 6 balls of that. same specs, and this is called French Blue, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5 of the French Blue. This is Aqua, I believe, Aquamarine, 6 of the Aquamarine. Beautiful. This is softer than the other cotton that I got for the Milan cottons. This is forest green, and I'm definitely planning on doing something with the forest green and the white and the burgundy. Didn't get any red. That's forest green. I got 2 balls of that. I got 3 balls of the white, or off-white. Yeah, off-white. So I got 3 balls of the off-white. And I got 2 balls of the beige. So, that is my little haul. And these ones are tiddly bags of cotton. So that is my little gift from my wonderful sister-in-law. Or my sister, sorry. She always getting on my case about that. Sister. So that's a wonderful gift from my sister and my dear friend Carolee. And I do plan on using all of this yarn. Not sure what. If you have any ideas, pop them in the description box below. So thank you very much, Patsy from Patsy's Crochet. Debbie, my sister. Carolee, my sister's friend and my friend. And I do want to say hi to Crystal, my dear friend from O Day Crochet. If you haven't checked her out, you really need to go check her out. She has hundreds of videos and hundreds of tutorials. She is a wonderful, wonderful teacher. I have learned so much from Crystal about yarn, about crochet hooks, and I've even got into the habit of just chaining one and then starting with a double crochet in the first stitch. I love it. So check out Crystal from O Day Crochet. She's awesome. Very good teacher. And if you find something on YouTube that you like to do or you're interested in, don't quit. Because if you quit, you can't. Like if I quit, I wouldn't have been able to make things like that shawl. That shawl is my own design. It's an angel shawl. I made the top from Jennifer from Cinnamon Stitches, watching her video. But the shawl is my own design. And Crystal always tells you, keep trying. So I'm saying don't quit, keep trying, because eventually you'll get it. And it'll dawn on you like, oh, well, that's how you do it. Have a great day, evening, weekend. Oh, before I say that though, I really need to ask that you guys please, when you watch my video, please leave a comment in the description box or in the comments down below. Please hit the like button. Please hit the share button. That really helps my channel out, and that will help me to grow. When you watch my video and you don't leave a comment, then it tells YouTube that I'm really not all that good. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and 4,000 watched hours is what I need to get monetized. I have maybe 720 watched hours and 623 subscribers. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you could hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the bell on the icon, and hit all, and you'll be notified of more videos to come. I do have plans on doing more tutorials. When I'm off, I have plans on doing stitch tutorials, because I have a few that are in my brain that are coming up, like the back loop slide, the front loop slide, the front post and back post double crochet blanket that I'm making, just a bunch of things that are coming up, and I'm going to try and get them done when I'm on medical leave. So thank you for watching. Have a great day, evening, weekend, wherever you may be. And you guessed it, it's coming. Keep on hooking. Catch you on the next video. Bye for now. Love y'all.